Oh no. I think Scipio died. No way. I mean, it looks like it's just from age or sickness, but that is sad. Well, yeah, natural causes. Oh, and another politician. That's awkward. I don't know how we're already trying to get assassinated instantly. Well, we'll just hire bodyguards. Might as well. That might be in some negative. I can see a world where that becomes a negative thing, and the public don't like that. But you know what? That's what it is. So, Julia, Pepperia. I know Julia likes having power. So honestly, I might even just give it to him. I don't know. It's not that great, but yeah. All right. Well, that's too bad. Let's keep moving my fleet north, eventually to the British Isles. And then you, my dear friend, are going to assist me in taking over Corrales. That is beautiful. All right, let's check really quick to see if there's anything that we can...
How can I be of assistance?
All right.
I do.
Not that that... Oh, okay. I guess that doesn't help us too much anyways, because they're not going to be moving. But that's okay. Once we get some more health into these guys, that will definitely help us improve. Ah, man. Yeah, that's the trouble, I think. Because... You know what? We're just going to go for it. We're going to go to a pit mine. I know that's not ideal, but I think it's going to be fairly helpful. Oofda. And we are starting to lose... Not lose money, but it doesn't feel like we're on the positive. All right, well, let's... Trying to remember. Let's see what we can do. Okay. I know 1% really doesn't seem like all that much. So we're just going to do armor for all units, since this again is our main attacking army. This is the army. Yes, this is my siege army right here. So wow, you can barely move here. I don't know why that's the case, but yeah, that is so interesting. That is so weird why he could barely move. I mean, maybe... Anyways. Doesn't really matter. Either way, let's recruit because we can. And might be helpful. Actually, no. Never mind. Let's leave it as is. Let's not mess with it. But let us see if we can get trade agreement. I don't know if they like the non-aggression pact more. Let's see. They do like that. So let's... Okay, not enough. We do a non-aggression pact. Give them some money. Beautiful. Now, let's try a trade agreement. Actually, you know what? We'll oh, man. We'll give us some time. Can we get one with Macedon? Are we already trading with them? We're already trading. Pergamon, trading. Rhodes, we're trading. Pontus, we're not. Let's see if we can do that. Beautiful. And can we trade with you? Let's see. Beautiful. Man, we are just trying to trade with the world, the world right now. I quite like Sicily. So let's... Okay, what? I think you do want trade. You just don't realize how much trade you want. Beautiful. Wow, yeah, that's that is what we wanted to see. We are doing trade with so many people. Yeah, what is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 people. That's beautiful. That really is beautiful. All right, let's end our turn. So it looks as though one of my other commanders was dead. So that's tough. That's really tough. So let's just, I don't know. Let's try this. Philosophy. All right, that's actually a perfect time for that to show up. Yeah, that's too bad. Which we did say we wanted to go to philosophy next. So that's a win. And since we are able to build up a little bit more of a formidable force, that's stunning as well. And honestly, I might actually take, I know it's a little risky to not have a good garrison here, but I'm actually probably going to remove the barracks from Rome since we have so much military up here and convert it into something else. Because that is honestly exactly what we needed. So, but he ran. Wow, they have a lot more land than I thought they did. Let's see what we can do. Okay, well that's tough, but at least she increased in rank. And... I definitely want... Yeah. Huh. Definitely want something that can help us in enemy territory, being that we have the research rate when deployed in enemy territory, which is stunning. It really is. So maybe we'll just do campaign movement speed, because we already are assassinating very, very well. So this next point, maybe I'll do another deadly point later, but, and then we'll get critical success and all actions. Yeah, no, that's what we needed. Oof, yeah, that's not lovely, but I'll take it. And if we can entice them into a field battle, or I don't know what you call that. It's not a field battle. Pitch battle. Then that's actually not terrible for us. We'll kind of take that. But for now, we're going to declare war, and they're going to bring in some allies, but hey, tough. Oh, whoa, we can just auto-resolve this right now, and we can get tortoises and siege towers now for these settlements. This is beautiful. Sorry, this is a silly thing. For those who don't know, tortoises are probably the best siege equipment for any walled settlement. It's nuts. But I've never played with a faction that actually has access to tortoises. I've only seen gameplay with them. But let's see if we can auto-resolve and it's above. Oh yeah, that's incredible. Guess doesn't matter. We're just gonna dominate and occupy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, yeah, let's just convert this over. And this could actually be a really great military hub. Okay, why did you build 3 public forums? That seems weird. Oh, we're cutting through our money now. That's where it is. Woo. Yeah, that is brutal. But something we love to see. So let's send our ships down here. And then next turn, we'll try to do raiding and see if we can kind of mess with their lines. Because, yeah, see, Syracuse is raiding. Libya's doing their thing, whatever their thing is. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, that's beautiful. We now have most of the territory that we want. But anyways, it's okay. But something I was thinking is like the Delian League that Athens had with a lot of different islands within the archipelago of Greece. What we could do is we could kind of make it so, because, you know, I'm never going to, I don't think, go over and conquer Athens. Sure. Could I? Yeah, probably. Will I don't know if I do. And the reason I say that is, oh, also, that's tough. Untrustworthy. That's just because of me attacking Carthage. Anyways, so what I'm thinking is I basically just get a lot of defensive allies and but consolidate power in the center. So like, oh no, because as a defensive ally, then it's like if Athens gets attacked, then I can help them. Now, do I really need to? Oh, not necessarily, but that's okay. So do they want military access? No. Do they want me to join a war against the Dorsey? I don't want to yet, actually. So let's see if we can do a defensive alliance and see. Oh, we don't have that much money to offer them. We offer them two. Okay, yeah. What if we offer them 4,000? Very low. Okay. Well, let's just give them a nice little gift. I don't know if that's enough to sway things, but that's okay. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh, we have a skill point. I don't know. One of these two, probably, I'm assuming. Yes, there's. Okay. Which, actually, hold on, is this our siege army? Yes, this is our siege army. Okay. Well, might as well do melee attack skill. Actually, yeah. There. Beautiful. And then that's beautiful as well. Might as well. Might as well. So Dido's faithful have come with vengeance for me. Oh, I do not want to fight that. Yes, none of them seem to be okay. They do have a very small actual navy, but the rest of them are kind of just troop ships. I suck at naval battles, so I am just going to retreat. Is it Dido's? Dados? I think it's Dado is what I've always heard when you read the Aeneid. I've always read it as Dado. But it looks like Ditto. Which, if you haven't read the Aeneid, it's a trip, but it's a very good book. Gives some very interesting... Oh, okay. Very interesting book, and one which I think is good to read to help understand the kind of the development of Rome, actually. Now, yes, it is not the real development of Rome necessarily, but it could be for all we know. But it is still nonetheless a very good read. And we are going to retreat from this because, oh my word, that is insane. I also don't know why they didn't attack me there, but you know, we'll take it. And we'll do civic development. And we'll make our way up the coast. And might as well... might as well get some more troops. And... wow, the army upkeep is crazy. But yeah, we have a lot of trade partners, wow. And making decent money. So we'll take it. Alright, let's see if there's anything else we can say. Oh yes, this in Rome. I'm just gonna play it safe now, and honestly just go for, you know, the aqueduct, just so we don't have to deal with any sanitation issues. Not that we should have to, but, you know, I don't want to mess with that. And let's get just some more troops to do something with.
At your service.
And let's see what we can do here. Well,
Was there ever
we'll take enemy wounded, honestly. Oofta. This is likely not one. Oh, shoot. That's not one we can starve out, really. Next turn, I'm going to probably have to move him down, which sucks, because I desperately need to improve public order in this province. I mean, this should definitely help. Yeah, plus 12 public order, which is what we need, but... Oh, fortunes is wild, but that's enough. That's enough. It should be enough for us to get through. And time to build up some stuff we can get. So we have over here some heavy equipment. Oh, this is the whole practice field. Infantry damage, melee infantry. Oh, I'm sorry, missile infantry. Again, I just don't know. Does Rome not have any good archers? I don't think Rome has any good archers, which is wild. But oofta. Yeah, that's that is so tough. I don't really think, I don't know. I don't see too much of a need for a practice field quite yet. But what I do see a possible use for is either consecrated grounds or suburbia. Let's do consecrated grounds. Might as well. I know we have one up here that's already helping us improve, but oh man, yeah. I think that's just kind of what we're gonna need to do. Let's get into the water here and get our toes wet. Because it would be lovely to just take on Carthage. Now, I actually don't know how it works to turn someone into a client state. So like, I've done it before in which, let's say you conquer an entire country and you get their last remaining settlement, and then you become, you can tell them or force them to become a client state of yours. That being said, I don't know, because I also think it might be the case that if you take over their capital, you might be able to get that. But I don't know. Yeah. So there's actually so they would accept a peace treaty. That might be nice. I don't feel like I need to fight them. I might as well get these smaller nations first. So yes, I actually am going to offer a peace treaty. Oh, I know that seems like it's, you know, definitely 2 steps backwards. But we at least got one other settlement that we're going to be able to use for a lot of food and some wealth, which we'll take. And then it also frees up this army, so I'm not going to get this army annihilated, and I can take on these other minor settlements. But again, one thing at a time. Well, let's end. So this is interesting. Libya is trying to offer me peace. Now, I don't know, because this is the line is my lord offers peace. Now, I'm assuming this is just like as an emissary or whatever it is. But I don't actually know what happens if I get peace with Libya and not Carthage. I'm assuming, let's try this, because if I get peace with Carthage, it's okay. I would love to still be at war with Carthage, though, but hey, you know, can't get everything. Well, that's annoying. But there's only so much we can do about that. Let's get our spy and dispatch of this scum. Only wounded. That's tough. But hey, we'll take what we can get. And oh my word, that is not a oh, that's not the fight I wanted to take. So we're actually going to go around this way. Maybe I can recruit some slightly better troops. Just kind of want to get rid of these guys. They're just, I guess they have decent melee damage or melee defense comparatively to the Stati, but their morale is not as good. Their melee attack is not nearly as good, but they are dirt cheap comparatively. So I don't know, maybe I'll actually keep them. Either way. Let's keep on. Keep it on. And we're not going to be doing agriculture, so we don't need water tanks. Entertainment might be nice, but we don't have... I guess we could go amphitheater. Let's actually... Let's not do that. Let's make this a little bit of a trading settlement. And yeah, let's make this a trading settlement. And beautiful to see, we are still at war with Carthage and not with Libya. That is perfect. And Syracuse is doing their work, which again is beautiful. So let's... Hopefully we don't just lose all positive. Yeah, let's see. Okay. I am curious and hopeful that we can take this over with just these two. And that way we can continue to get... Wow, okay, 92. Holy moly. They just love being Roman. I mean, understandable. I mean, I guess they do have a crazy high Latin culture. That's incredible. Yeah, wow. An 81. That's more than all of these northern areas. Which, now that I say that, that might be might be wise for me to get something that boosts culture. Oofda. Well, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. One thing I do know is I keep forgetting about this fine gent. So let's move you up and around and see if you can become friends with people. Beautiful work on the mission. Not that anything actually we get out of it, except we did want to do that research anyways. And on top of that, cultural conversion would be lovely, and wealth from culture, lovely again. We will take what we can get. I don't know if we're actually able to see any of these settlements from the water. Oof. Well, that was tough. So it's good to see we are at war with Carthage. I wonder if Nova Carthago will be willing to negotiate a peace treaty with me. Because that would be... Oh, Syracuse is going to town. I don't want Syracuse, though, to take that, because, well, quite frankly, I want it. So here's... Oh, this is cheeky, but I think it's kind of necessary. Here's what we're going to do. If... Yeah. We are going to remove any treaties we have with Syracuse. Okay, we don't have any non-aggression pact. It's only trade agreement. That's good. I think it'll be... Because if they take Carthage... Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm worried they're going to take Carthage here. Because Carthage... Actually, Carthage should totally win that battle. Unless there's more that I'm not seeing here. And I would love for Carthage, or for Syracuse not to take that. Don't have to worry about Syracuse later on. Oh man, that's well, that's frustrating. That's okay. You know, it is what it is. Beautiful work by my spy, once again. And we're gonna just have to kind of stay here for now to improve. Oh, gosh dang it. -2 public order. You know, I sadly, I just don't think we can swing this right now. We're gonna need some more cultural conversion first, and then maybe later, once it's higher and we've gotten more of a Latin culture up here, we can deal with it. But it's just not worth it, honestly, which is too bad. And let's see, get a Shrine of Jupiter up again to get more wealth. And beautiful barracks. We are no longer raking in the cash, but we have decent food. I'm not too worried about food. So we'll take it. And we don't need more Latin culture. We don't have any agriculture. So why not some fountains? Make the Trevi fountains. Right? That's what they're called. I think they're called the Trevi fountains, right? In Rome, the big... Anyways. Don't mind me. Sometimes I just wonder if, you know, I have too few brain cells for life. Oh, Massaicily. Hold on, what? So that's great. The Latin culture's great. Wait, why can Massaicily not do trading? It says they can't do trade anymore. I am so confused. Wait, hold on. You are still a... Wait a minute.
For the sake of friendship that has been and friendship to come, greetings.
What? You can do trade with me? Maybe just like for a turn they couldn't do trade due to raiding or something like that. And wow. No way. Carthage is gonna be able to fall to Syracuse. That's crazy. Wow. That is so wild. Well, I guess we can use this group then and try to take out Syracuse rapidly. Oh man, that is shocking. But wow, yeah, that is wild. But who would have thought that Carthage would fall to Syracuse? Oh, that is devastating for them. Oh man. Well, let's kill another king and slowly but surely try to weaken their forces so we can take them with just one elite strong army. And actually, now that I say that, I should probably just recruit another champion. Yeah, let's just recruit another champion. And move him up. I don't know if Zeal's better or Cunning is better. I'm guessing Zeal though, so let's do Zeal. I believe that's all we can do. One more turn, and we should have a very positive look here. And then this is also good because... Let's see. This is also good because with the Latin influence, we should be going up, or rather down with the... Yeah, the Celtic influence is going down, Latin is going up, Hellenic is going up too. That's tough. Not as fast as Latin, which is great. Hey, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. And... Okay. Yeah, let's just keep moving. Oh, actually, hold up. Let's see if I can see them. I can! Well, that's good to know. And then let's just move down. No way. Another noble death? What was that, like 2 turns ago? How did he die? Oh, man. That is such a shame. Well, Julia's not a terrible one. Recruit dignitary. Man, wait. Yeah, how did... that is really too bad. But hey, what are you gonna do about it? I guess mourn deeply. Wow, yeah, Carthage has just disappeared. That is crazy. Oof. Wow, that is wild. I know I'm trespassing. Kind of my whole gig. Oh, this is so risky because Syracuse is actually decently powerful right now. I'm pretty sure. Like when we look on a, I mean, okay, they're weaker than I am, but that's not saying much. Oh man. Okay. Well, we've got public orders now going up pretty radically. Even over here it is. let's just kind of keep going around and assassinating their king, because it's burning money for them. Yes, it's burning money for us, but we're making a lot more money than they are. All right, let's come up here, do some military training, because if we can get this into an actual halfway viable fighting force, that's going to be beautiful. And we can get gladiator spearmen. All right, what's gladiator spearmen comparatively to like the Shriarii? Mercy, terrible armor, like no armor, no morale, but considerably better melee attack. Whoa, that is interesting. And the gladiators themselves comparatively to Principes. Let's see. Gladiators, again, yeah, same thing. Weapon damage, melee attack, way better. Melee defense is even better. Charge bonus, but no armor. Literally no armor. Oh, that's fascinating. I wonder, might be worthwhile trying to get some gladiators up in here to kind of replace some people. Huh. You know what, for now, we'll just leave as is. And let's see. Beautiful. We'll just do that. We'll get into ambush stance in case these wonderful gents decide to move south. We can have some fun with that. And no more construction. That's okay. And after next turn, I'll try moving my people out, because when I look at the bonuses, the military presence is plus 11, which again, that's exactly that's how much we're going up. So I'm going to leave them here at least one more turn, because once this gets built, this should help. Yeah, it'll help. So next turn, I can move this group over here, recruit them up as well, and then can attack with, if not 40, at least a healthy army, healthy enough to take on Korea. Oh, wait, Korea, not Korea. That's awkward. Korea. But again, like I said before, one thing at a time. I think for now, though, let's just attack. And let's auto-resolve. Yeah, going aggressive. Wow, everyone went up. Beautiful work. Beautiful work. Oof, I have not a clue how to move forward from here, but that's okay. We'll get all units. +2, +2, so let's do that. Public order for military presence, armor for all units, might as well. Morale for all units. Yeah. And then this is my siege group. Lovely work, gents. Oh, shoot. Not terrific. Not, you live and you learn. Morale. I feel like morale is just always so nice to get, because that means more likely your men will fight to the end. And let's just get research rate. You know, might as well, honestly, at this point. And this will be my elite fighting force. Which means, yeah, -10 for all enemy units, so they'll break a lot quicker. I think that's the way to go. And then we'll take Syracuse. I think next turn we might be able to take them. Not next turn. That's too bad. Well, still. Soon enough, we'll be able to take them. For now, let's move this into a 48. Let's make this our farming settlement. And then for now, we'll have a barracks just because I think we need one to increase our troop replenishment rate. Wow, they lost like nothing. That's crazy. But that's what we needed to see. And then I think Carthage is, my guess, is coming back with vengeance to take back Carthago. I mean, that makes sense. If someone took Rome, I think I'd do it. And that being said, being that they've taken Carthago and not everything else, I do think it just, you have to take out everyone until the end. Yeah, basically you have to conquer until you're at their last settlement, which is a shame. But let's see if Carthage is willing to do some peace, and they are. Well, do I want peace with them? I don't know. I don't think I do. So, let's look at Nova Carthago, though. Let's see if we can do peace with them. Yes. Beautiful. Which means Carthage and I are still at war. And none of their allies will help them. I am so sorry, Carthage. You are getting bullied right now. But, I mean, you're Carthage after all. You kind of deserve it. Wonderful. Research is complete, which should help us with all our public order, because that means the Latin culture is going to go up as well. Yeah, Pontus is valid, no longer possible. That is so interesting. I don't really know. That is interesting. I really don't know what that means. Yeah, that is strange. Well, yeah, I think we'll just kind of we'll kind of still focus on a lot of just better troops and more experienced troops. I think that's just going to be a good shout. Yeah, and Syracuse just does not have a good enough navy to, I don't think, contest me yet. That might be some famous last words, but I really don't think so. I really want Latin cultural influence. Okay, that's +4. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do Shrine of Jupiter. That's incredible. All right, and then now we can move you over here, recruit some wonderful troops, or at least some okay troops. Oofda. Well, let's try some gladiators, honestly. Let's do some gladiators, some Celtic skirmishers, because they're cheaper to upkeep. And I guess some cav. And that's all of our money. Oof, that's tough. We are running out of money fast. Let's see what happens over here. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. We're gonna punish him because that is vile. He should not be disgracing the house of our gods. But, I've heard of worse within the Roman Empire. I mean, Roman Republic. Roman, lovely place to live. Public thing. Yeah. Well, all things considered, life could be worse. Oh, hold up. Wealth. I mean, tax rate instantly going up is beautiful. Industry, growth. I think it's best to just, yeah, we're going to make all of our towns better. Ooh, Syracuse is really wanting a peace treaty. They are, they're going to pay me good money. But tough for them. I want this land, or at least I want them to be my puppet. And to be fair, I did say that I wanted that land as well. I want all of that boot and the little ball it's kicking. And wow, they are crumbling as we speak. Libya is going through it right now. Yeah, Libya is going through it. All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna... Mercy. She really is the king killer. That is insane. I have no reason to go higher. I feel like every single one is a success. Yeah, that is... Wow. You know what? Let's make it cheaper. Why not? Let's make it cheaper for us to kill people. Okay, pause. That sounds bad. That is not a vibe. Well, that's okay. We just don't need to think about it too much. All right, let's go Syracuse. Let's maintain blockade, and then let's go in. Let's take it over here. Auto resolve this with an aggressive stance because we are Rome. And we are taking back land. Or not taking back, but we are getting land which should be ours. Public order. That seems lame. See, this is what we need on our defense. But it's okay. We will... Weapon damage? Missile damage? Medium siege engines? Public order? Charge bonus? We're just gonna go conquerors. We love conquering. And then let's change all this up into... Wow, this is a huge farming settlement. And I don't actually think we cared for this to be a farming settlement. I mean, honestly, here's the thing. I'm okay with Syracuse being a farming settlement. Especially because if we can take Carthage before Libya can, Carthage would be... I mean, it obviously was the hub of the ancient world for trade. I mean, that's how Carthage got so powerful. It's interesting because they came from what's the people with the purple dye? From Phoenicia. Because Phoenicia, which I don't remember exactly where Phoenicia is. I think it's somewhere in kind of like modern day Turkey, I think the Phoenicians were. But it's crazy because, you know, the Phoenicians established these colonies, one of which was Carthage. And the colony of Carthage became a powerhouse of trade and of military, or of specifically navy, which was quite the... Oh, nope. What are you doing? Which is interesting because that was the kind of same thing with actually Syracuse. Syracuse was, I believe, originally a colony of the Athenians, and that was actually kind of a big issue that Athens had at one point, where they were sending troops to retake Syracuse, and it just ended awful, just absolutely slaughtered. And that was a very, very obviously bad thing. So Syracuse was an attempt at the Greek culture becoming stronger and more all throughout the world, because you look at, you know, Greek trade lines, and you had Greek trade going all the way up to southern, like, Britannia. And that is just, I don't know, to me that's wild thought. So Carthage was one of those from Phoenicia, and that's actually where we get the word of the Peloponnesian Wars, because it's the root word from Phoenicia. So the Peloponnesian is basically like the war of the Phoenicians, even though it was with Carthage. So one, interesting history there, but it's also interesting that, you know, Carthage became kind of the rival to Rome for a lot of its history, even though it was started as just simply a trading colony. So that's a long way to say, I think Carthage is going to be our trading colony if we can take it and kind of force... Holy moly. Okay. We can kind of force Syracuse out. Oh, that's actually so annoying. Oh, man, I just realized we want Carthage as our own. But if we take Carthage now, Syracuse is just going to become a client state. That's fine. Actually, you know, honestly, it's fine. I think that's probably the best bet, is to ensure that we can just take it as a client state. We wanted Carthage a client state anyways, so whether it's Syracuse who controls it or it's Carthage who controls it, it's fine. I mean, I'm hopeful that Carthage can come back and kind of fight with a vengeance, but time will tell. So let's just quickly check. Oh yeah, Syracuse, this is what we're saying. Let's actually make this, yeah, focused on food, except, oof, yeah. Well, this mainly focused on food production, but then have some things to help with public order and somewhat of a standing army. And then let's see if any of these wonderful tribes in the north would like a trade agreement. Okay, no, you don't. What about you? Okay, so you really don't like them. You are...
Greetings, friend. We will speak together of whatever you wish, but bring words that can warm our hearts.
Wow, they want a lot of money to trade with me. And I don't, really. So let's see if I can... Wow, so they actually like me. That's crazy. Or they appreciate my culture. So let's try... I can't trade with them. Cool. Oh, that sucks. That's fine. Macedon likes me. I think, right? Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, never mind, never mind. These are their relations. What does Macedon think of me? Plus 32. Sparta is just 19. Let's see if Macedon and I can become... They're again fighting the Dorsey, but they don't care if I join them. Sorry, this is not super exciting. Yeah, it's okay. All right, well, I think we just kind of gotta wait to be attacked by Syracuse. And see what happens, because I don't quite yet want to go up north. We'll see. One thing at a time.